Hey guys, this looks like a fun one. It says solve for x. We're given log base 4 of the quantity log base 3 of x whole thing cubed equals 4.5. This is day 23 of our Algebraic March calendar. If you want to try it on your own, pause it right now because I'm going to solve it in 3, 2, 1. First, let's go over all the notes we're going to need. The first one says if you have log base b of a equals x, that's the same thing as b to the x equals a. One way you can think of it is this to the power of this equals this. And that's what's going on right here. It's the base of the log to the power of this equals this. And the other piece of logarithm notes we'll need is this right here. Anytime this input has an exponent, you can bring that exponent to the front. So this log base b of a to the c is the same thing as c times log base b of a. So this can be brought to the front or it can be brought out here. And last, we have these notes for rational exponents. Anytime you have one of these rational exponents, the denominator is the root and the numerator is the exponent. And now that you have these notes, if you want to try it on your own, pause it right now because I'm going to solve it in 3, 2, 1. First, let's copy it down and let's bring this exponent to the front. Now we have 3 times all of this equals 4.5. We can get rid of this 3 by dividing both sides by 3. And now on the left-hand side, the 3 on top and on bottom will cancel each other out. And on the right-hand side, this 4.5 over 3, we can simplify this fraction by dividing top and bottom by 1.5. 4.5 divided by 1.5 is 3, and 3 divided by 1.5 is 2. So we have all of this is equal to 3 over 2. So now we're going to use these notes for logarithms. It's this to the power of this equals this. So it's going to be this to the power of this equals this. So we end up with 4 to the power of 3 halves equals log base 3 of x. On the left-hand side, we have a rational exponent. Let's play around with that for a second. Here are the notes for that. First, we know there's going to be a radical, and then this base of 4 is going to be inside the radical. And the 2 in the denominator tells us it's a square root, and this 3 is going to be the exponent. And then typically with square roots, we don't include the 2. So we have 4 to the power of 3 over 2 is the same thing as the square root of 4 to the power of 3. Let's replace it over here. So this is equal to this. And now square root of 4 is equal to 2. And then 2 cubed is equal to 8. And now we're ready to do these notes again. This to the power of this equals this. So this to the power of this will equal this. We have 3 to the 8th power is equal to x. And 3 to the 8th power is 6561. This is the answer to our question. In this equation, x is equal to 6561. Let's put a box around it. How exciting. And here's tomorrow's problem. We're given the square root of x plus the square root of the quantity x plus 42 equals 7 over the square root of x. This looks like a fun one. How exciting.